Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katarina. Feels super weird to be filming. This is the first video I am filming in 2022. I have been uploading some videos this year, but they were pre-filmed. And also this is the first video that I am filming after becoming a mom, so quite a bit has changed in my life. Maybe more about that a little bit later, but I haven't filmed in a while, so you know, if I seem to be a little bit awkward in this video, that's why. Anyways, I wanted to film one of these yearly makeup empties or yearly beauty empties videos. So today we are going to take a look into all of the products that I finished in 2021. I'm not going to talk about the products in detail at all, but I just want to see myself how much products I finished, and also I personally enjoy watching this kind of videos, so I thought it would be fun to do one myself. Now I will say, I think in 2021 I didn't finish as much beauty products as I would have finished if I wasn't pregnant almost the entire year. I am sorry if I'm looking down. I'm looking at pictures of all of these categories, so I can actually talk about the amounts of products that I finished. Let's just go through these categories in the order that I have taken the pictures. So first is kind of like a random category. So this is makeup remover wipes. I finished 2 packs of these. These are not something that I use to remove my makeup, but I remove swatches using these kind of products. But honestly, since I want to go more and more towards minimal direction with my makeup collection and with my lifestyle in general, I totally think this is something that I don't even need anymore. All of the other swatches like eyeshadows, other powder products, lipsticks that are not liquid lipsticks, but everything else I feel I can get away just with a towel, and then liquid lipstick is something that I anyways will need something stronger than makeup remover wipe. I think this is a category that in future I don't want to be using this anymore. It's better for my wallet, it's better for the environment. And next let's talk about some nail stuff. So I finished 2 bottles of nail polish remover. Now I will say in the beginning of 2021 I did my nails more often, but after the springtime I was really lazy doing my nails, so you know, this is definitely a category where you can see that I didn't use nail polish as much as previously. Then I finished 2 top coats and I finished 1 base coat. Again, here you can see that I didn't do my nails nearly as often as previously. But even though I didn't paint my nails as often, sometimes it might have been like 2 weeks break, I was able to finish 3 nail polishes. I think I finished all of these, or at least 2 of these, in the beginning of the year. I'm not exactly sure when I finished the peachy one, but the green and the blue one I finished somewhere in winter or spring when I still did my nails more often. But yeah, considering how lazy I was doing my manicure, I'm happy I was able to get some old nail polishes out of my collection. Then I finished 1 perfume in 2021. I tried to finish a couple of more but wasn't able to do that, but I'm really happy to get this specific one out of my collection because I was starting to be pretty tired of that. And next let's move to the makeup categories. I actually finished 5 primers. And 3 of these 5 are more like hydrating primers and 2 are pore filling primers. Those 2 are really the only sort of primers that I feel I need in my makeup routine. And then I finished 5 foundations. A couple of these foundations are more natural ones, so 1 glowy medium coverage foundation and 1 tinted moisturizer. And then 3 of these foundations are a little bit fuller coverage matte finish foundations. But I feel that full coverage matte foundation is not necessarily something that I necessarily need anymore. And then I finished 5 concealers. 2, the Revolution ones are just highlighting concealers. I don't use those on my under eye because they don't cover enough. but the other 3 are something that I used on my under eye area. I finished 4 powders. 2 of these are glowy setting powders, 1 of these is a matte setting powder, and then the Revolution one is something that I used just to set my under eye. Then I finished 3 cheek products. Cheek products for sure is a category that is pretty tough one to finish, and I'm sure I'm not alone on this. So I finished 1 in each category. I finished 1 bronzer, 1 blush, and 1 highlighter, although the highlighter was a depotted and it wasn't a full size, but hey, 1 less highlighter in my collection and counting towards my makeup inventory that I will film a little bit later whenever I have time. Then I did finish, I don't think you can say you finished these products, but I used 4 different makeup sponges. I usually change my makeup sponge in every 3 to 4 months, and I'm sorry, these look disgusting in the picture, but yeah, you know, after throwing them away or throwing them to my Empties bag, I don't anymore wash them, because what's the point? I'm not going to apply anything to my face with it anymore. And then I finished 3 makeup setting sprays. You know, this is a category that I always think I go through setting sprays so quickly, but if I only finish 3 full-size setting sprays in a year, clearly it's not something that I go through so quickly and that I need to hoard a lot of backups in my collection or anything like that, so yeah. But a couple of these setting sprays are more like hydrating ones, and then the all-nighter one, as you know, that is something that really locks everything in place. Okay, then I finished 4 brow products, one of them being a brow powder that I was working on for a really long time, and then 3 of these being pencils. The Pixie one, it took quite a while for me to finish. I don't really, enjoy that, but the NYX ones, they are favorites, and actually I'm filming now in really early January and I'm almost out of 1 NYX one. However, although the majority of that product was finished in 2021, it's not going to count towards 2021 Empties, but those are something that I go through regularly. I finished 1 eyeshadow primer. This one actually is a sample of the Urban Decay one that I finished somewhere in very early 2021, and after that I opened a full-size eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay, and I'm not out of that yet. And then I finished 3 lash glues. Now, in 2021 I didn't wear false lashes nearly as much as I have worn them in the years past. If I had time and energy, I would wear them every day, because I think nothing opens my eyes as much as false lashes. But for practical reasons, I don't wear them every day. I mainly do wear them whenever I do film videos, or if it is another special occasion sort of thing. About these lash glues, I need to say that there's definitely some products in these tubes, but the thing with lash glue is that when you open it, it's not going to stay good for that long, and it's going to go really thick and gross and really difficult to use, and it doesn't really work as nicely anymore. So that is why I tend to change my lash glue in every, about 4 months, even if there is product left, because it's just way too thick to use at that point. Then what comes to actual false lashes, I did finish 3 multi-packs of false lashes and then 1 single pair. Let's talk about eyeliners. I did finish 4 in total, 2 of them being pencil eyeliners and 2 of them being liquid eyeliners. 10 mascaras, I did finish 4, and I'm actually quite surprised it is this many, because I'm not someone who changes mascara whenever I have had it open for 3 months. But usually I do change my mascara whenever mine starts to be pretty dry, and that's the case with these. Then lip products, I did actually finish 2 lip balms, but one of them I lost. I probably just tossed it without realizing that I should film this video, but it was another lip balm from Hura, and then another one is in this picture. I finished 1 lip liner and I finished 3 lipsticks. However, these lipsticks are got like a smaller lipstick, so there is less product, they are thinner, like what comes to the bullet of the lipstick. Okay, so those were all of the makeup products. Let's move on to skincare. I did actually finish 3 eye makeup removers, and then I did finish 3 cleansing balms. Now I will say again here, I'm almost out of another one of these, the Inky List Oud Cleansing Balms, and I would say like 95% of that product I did finish in 2021. Then we get into a category where I finished a lot of products. So cleanser. I actually finished 7 different cleansers in 2021. One of these is a sample and 6 of these are full-size cleansers. Although I will say the Ren one I didn't finish, but I had a little accident with that one. It was so annoying. I had maybe like 2/3, half of the product, something like that left. And I dropped it when I was in the shower, and it just, the pump came off. The cleanser was all over my floor and I lost a lot of product there. I anyways thought that the packaging of that is super awkward. It was super awkward to hold, but other than that, the cleansers here were all finished. The Acure cleanser in here is something that I tend to use only in the mornings, and then the other cleansers I use either in the evenings or if I go to shower. Cleanser definitely is something that I go through quite quickly, and because of that I don't want to splurge a lot on this category. I wouldn't pay more than, let's say, 15 euros for a cleanser. I also finished 1 Micellar Water, and actually this one should be in the same picture with the makeup remover wipes that I shared with you in the really beginning of the video. Micellar Water I don't use on my face. I really don't think it takes anything off, at least this specific one, so I removed swatches with this one. Then I finished 1 toner, and I did finish this one. I'm not exactly sure when, but it was more towards the beginning of the year, and after that I have not been purchasing toners. It's just, for me, I feel a pretty unnecessary step. I don't really feel it does anything, and you know, it costs money and it takes time in my skincare routine when, you know, I have wanted to keep everything rather simple and not do unnecessary steps. Then I do have here this random picture of 4 sample size products. These are from Veleda, all of these. So these are something I had gotten and I used all of them in 2021. So a couple of these little, you know, bags were moisturizers as well as the tube, and one of the bags was a face serum. So they were, all of these products, something that it was like a couple of uses and they were gone. Then I did finish 4 serum type products, 2 of these being niacinamide products, one of them being a lactic acid serum from The Ordinary, so a chemical exfoliator, and then one of them being an oil type of product, so a rosehip seed oil from The Ordinary. And this category is something where you can clearly see that I didn't use as much beauty products as I would normally. In 2021 I was so lazy, I didn't use chemical exfoliator as often as I should. I didn't use niacinamide every evening, even though I would like to, because I can see benefits of that, but I was just so tired and lazy in the evenings that I didn't really care. Like, there were too many evenings in 2021 that I will fully admit I went to bed with my makeup on. So, you know, most of the times, even if I did my skincare routine, I just washed my makeup off and put on some moisturizers. I didn't even care to think about some serums. So hopefully in this category, you know, I can get back on track, because serums totally are something that I can see benefits when I use them. Another thing is that if I wasn't pregnant, I would have used retinol, but that's not recommended when you are pregnant. Then I finished 1 eye cream. If it was a normal year, I would have finished more, but as I said, I was quite lazy with my skincare, and most of the times I just used whatever moisturizer I used on my face, also on my under eye area. And actually, that works perfectly for me. But now I have purchased an eye cream from Ren and I do really enjoy it, so I guess I'm back to using eye cream right now. Then I did finish, oh, this is quite many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did finish 7 moisturizer type of products. So a couple of moisturizers from different brands, and then 5 of these are from the Body Shop Aloe line, 2 of these are night creams, and then 3 of these are day creams. So I think the Atopic moisturizer in this picture I used just as a night cream, and it was actually a product that lasted quite a long time. But as you can see, this is a category where I do use quite a bit of product in a year. And because of that, it is another category where I don't care to splurge a huge amount of money. So I would say my kind of like top price that I would be ready to pay for a moisturizer would be around 20 euros. For example, the Body Shop moisturizers in here are more expensive, but I always stock up on those when it is a sale. Okay, in this next picture you can see 1 face mask and 1 physical exfoliator. Physical exfoliator is not really something that I use anymore because I do prefer chemical exfoliator, and masking was just not a thing for me in 2021. Last but not least, let's talk about the hair stuff. I did finish 4 shampoos. 2 of these are really large bottles of Paul Mitchell Avapoy shampoo, so they last a while on me, and then 1 of these is a silver shampoo. 1 of these is really clarifying shampoo, but I only used that to wash my makeup brushes, so you know, I didn't use that on my hair. Then I did finish 2 conditioners and 2 hair masks. Now the way I use this is that when I use normal shampoo, I use normal conditioner, and when I use silver shampoo, because that can be a little bit drying, that is when I do use a hair mask, because I want my hair to be super silky and smooth. Okay, then I did finish 4 treatment sort of products. However, 3 of these are just samples of the K18 hair treatment, so those are something that I go through super quickly. But the only full-size product in here that I did finish is the Paul Mitchell Super Strong Liquid Treatment. So it is like a moisturizing sort of hair spray type of thing. Now, I will say again, I am almost out of couple of other hair treatment sort of products, and I used them through the entire 2021. However, I wasn't able to finish them then, so yeah, they don't count towards my empties last year. Then I did finish 2 dry shampoos. I think I used the Acur one quite a bit, but it's something that lasts a long time. However, the another one I did go through really quickly. Last but not least, I did finish 1 hairspray. And you know, hair styling was another thing that was really not a thing for me in 2021. I didn't really style my hair at all. I went to hairdresser more rarely than I would go if I wasn't pregnant, because my scalp was really sensitive. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is that body care I left out of this video. That is just because body care for me is such a boring category of beauty, and I'm really lazy with it. And anyways, I think oftentimes with body care it is really kind of like difficult to draw a line what is just your basic hygiene sort of product, like shower gel. I mean, I need to wash my body because of hygiene reasons, and same goes to something like deodorant. I don't care to talk about that kind of products in these videos, so I just decided to leave the whole body care category out of this video. And something I will say, in 2021 I was still filming empties kind of like seasonally. I don't think I will be doing that anymore in 2022, so instead I will be filming one of these, you know, year-long empties videos in the end of the year. However, I thought that I do want to try to be a little bit more active with my Instagram in 2022 and share monthly empties there. So my Instagram is linked down below if you are interested. It's the same as my YouTube channel, Katarina's Vanity. Now I realized that I completely forgot one category. Because of that I do have the picture on my phone, so eyeshadows. I can't believe how I almost forgot about this. So in 2021, I did finish 1 eyeshadow palette and 9 depotted eyeshadows. Of the eyeshadow palette, I didn't finish every shade in 2021. I actually did finish majority of the shades in 2020, but there were some left in 2021, and because I did finish the entire palette in 2021, of course that is going to count towards, the entire palette is going to count towards my 2021 empties. So really happy to have actually finished an eyeshadow palette. That is not something that happens too often here on my channel. Okay, so that was really everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please put thumbs up and see you on my next one. Bye bye!